Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Here comes a return from the 3. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Allen going to throw to get things going. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game, it's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game. A nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On first and 10, it's Allen. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So
that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Miller. And he's taken down up past the 35.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now a run on first down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Now Allen on first down, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Back into the hands of the fullback. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal. Now a give on the ground. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Eagles. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down. Allen. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Throwing now on third and long. He'll check this down to the running back. It is a gain of 16. They get the third down conversion by about a yard. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Now a give up the middle, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second down and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. They'll look to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Allen will throw. He's got that complete to Knox.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
That's taken in. And he will have a Giants 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's good for the New York Giants. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That's Greg Rousseau in there for the sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Allen. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Trying to get that to his running back, Marshawn Lloyd. And it'll be 2nd down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Now a 3rd and 2. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's Allen to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Giants. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for two.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll go again with Lloyd. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now, faking the give. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Up the middle they go. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He is in. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards. That's good for a New York
Throw on the run is complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. To throw again, it's Allen. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And that will lead to a second down. One more time going up top with Allen. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Allen on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. All resting on the 9. First down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, tight. That's it.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
That is caught downfield by Pearsall. They get 24 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a handoff running right. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles tack on one more to their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. It'll go down as an incompletion. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Room to run past the 30. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 15. And an Eagle first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back to the air one more time. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. On 1st down, it's Allen. Looking underneath, he'll find Lloyd. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's complete. It's Lloyd. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. They face 2nd down and 7. Allen going to throw again. That one knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Throwing again. It's Allen. He's got his big tight end. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, New York.